Hi everyone, it's Simon here from Higher Plane Games. Hope you're well and welcome back to the F1 2017 Career Season 2 playthrough of Renault. That was very 80s TV, wasn't it? We went rather well in qualifying, qualified 9th on a track that I've never gone well at, so that was surprising. The car feels really good. My issue, as you can see, no one has upgraded between Russia and Spain, but my issue is basically, shall I try and get this gearbox to the end of this race? It feels at 68% that probably is going to go horribly wrong, yet I feel like it's a challenge I want to take on. We're all on the second units of everything in the power unit. The reason why it's kind of made me go ooh is because my ICE has got to 81% and is still going, which kind of makes you think, right, I can get away maybe with another 20% on the gearbox. Perhaps. I don't know. So we're going to give it a go and see how we get on. And as a number one driver, we've got more points dependent on it. So fingers crossed.
In qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo, Alonso, Sainz, Renault and Felipe Massa, Grosjean, Kvyat, Kevin Magnussen and Hulkenberg, Ocon, Perez, Pascal Wehrlein and Stoffel van Dorn, Stroll and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Quite how Pascal managed to leapfrog those two, I've got no idea. And quite why Force India are right down the bottom, I've got
Jeff
no
here.
idea either.
Can you hear me? We're not starting where we hoped, so you need to be aggressive today and push your way through the field.
I'm only one position down. Shut up. Let's do that. I don't want to push the engine too much. What I did notice was that doing the rich fuel does increase the wear a lot on the engine. So, yeah, there's that. So, wish me luck. I've never gone well round this circuit in an F1 career before, so I'm expecting something horrible to happen, because it's always been like the double disaster of here in Monaco.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
I'm glad it is responding properly, because otherwise it would be in trouble. So yeah, we're going to need to manage whatever problem the gearbox throws at us, because I'm sure it will throw us something during this race. Tyre wear is a huge issue for me around here, which kind of makes me wonder if I'm going to have to, because I qualified in the top 10, which I was surprised that I was able to, if my tyre wear goes too big, do I need to go onto the hard tyres for a one-stopper? You'd kind of hope that I'd be okay. But who knows? Who knows? And will Alonso keep his 7th place? With signs alongside. This is literally the 2017 season, isn't it? Wasn't it those two having a battle in Spain for 7th? Oh, it's taken over. I was like, why are you not doing what I'm doing? Okay, Felipe, baby. Just because you scored a point for the first time last time round doesn't mean that you can get your Williams all good again.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
And will And will Vettel actually not have a mechanical failure for the first time this year? Even his second place, I think. Ooh, feisty from Alonso. Ooh.
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
Really sorry, Nando. Oh, I didn't expect Sainz to get through as well.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
What damage? Find that apex.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Initially, though. I think we're going to be looking more in our mirrors than ahead. Dodgy behind with whoever's in ninth. Is that Alonso causing problems? Great if you are, Nando. Yes, it is. Great. Hold them all up. Being caught by Raikkonen.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Alonso's about to be overtaken, I think. Stay off the green stuff. Yeah, Massa's through.
Distance to the leader is 8.1 seconds.
It's okay.
Gap gap to car in front is 2.6 seconds.
I have to say, this is the best that I've driven around this circuit for some time.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
And the tyre wear's nowhere near as bad as I thought. Which kind of makes me think, is there room for me to keep this out a little longer so that I don't have to go on the medians straight away? My issue is going to be that Sainz is faster.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Thanks. She's going to get DRS, that's why.
We're looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
No Carlos. Oh, we've got some in the pits already.
The pit window has opened.
Alright, that was Vettel was one of them. Uh-oh.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.7 seconds. Raikkonen's in first place. You need to pit in this lap.
Definitely do after that. Ooh, Sainz is going around again. Good stop.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. In some ways this feels slower. Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
Okay, where are we coming out? Is that Sainz coming down the pit lane? Yes it is. Are we going to beat him? Yes. Nicely done.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
Mhm.
Okay, gap to leader, 22.0 seconds.
Okay, we're still on 71% gearbox, that's good for me. He says. That has probably just cursed the entire thing. I was a bit worried that it was going to go down a lot, or go up a lot faster than that. So that is good for me. Because I want to take my grid drop at Monaco, because I can't drive at Monaco. I'm terrible at it. So because I know I'm not going to score at Monaco anyway, I would rather hobble through with a broken-ish gearbox here. Take the hit somewhere where I know I'm not going to score anyway. Because that's really the only track where I'm like, I'm going to drop points definitely there. We can mount a bit of a championship charge at another time. Not that we're going to mount a championship charge this year, I think. But it is pretty cool to see myself currently sitting in fourth in the standings. Although it looks like Vettel is actually on course to actually vaguely finish this one. Although it looked like that in Russia, and then with 2 laps to go his car caught out, didn't it? So let's not tempt anyone's fate.
Our gap to the car in front is 7.2 seconds.
Wow, what happened to Hulkenberg? Must have missed an incident somewhere. Okay, if we're trying to not do 8th gear, try to not do 1st gear as well, Simon. Trouble this time.
The gap to teammate is 19.0 seconds.
That was a better lap.
Our gap to first place is 30.7 seconds.
Oh wow, we're well off. I don't mind though. That was less than great, Smithy.
Okay, gap ahead is 10.0 seconds.
On raw pace I've got signs, but I'm too inconsistent. So he's able to come back.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Tyres aren't bad. I think they'd be worse than that. 73 on the gearbox. Do me now. My drive's not very fuel efficient around here. None of those red arrows. We've done well till now, Smithy. I feel like this game is setting me up for a gearbox failure on the last lap. I feel like going into that corner much wider is better. But it feels really counterintuitive because it's such a tight one. Oh. And here we go.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Rich,
This is your final lap of the race.
I
Our
think
gap
that'll
to our
keep
teammate
Sainz
is
behind.
21.4 seconds.
There we go. Kimi must have leapfrogged Vettel in the old pit stopperoos. Yeehaw! The gearbox survived it. Nice.
Can't complain about that one. That was an excellent drive.
Thank you.
A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory.
Oh, Maurizio.
And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go.
There's us.
And that's exactly what happened.
My
Their
nose
car
looks
just looked
massive.
so comfortable out there.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure... So then, it's
sure
time
you
to
are.
see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship.
Ooh,
It
Vettel.
wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Esteban Ocon. That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
And
That
now
was good.
let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Oh, Fernando, what happened there? I wonder if Fernando and Hulkenberg got together maybe, and that's what caused that problem. Because he shouldn't be behind Stoffel, the old waffle. Great drive by Ocon, both Toro Rosso's in the points, Massa just out of it, even though he was in there, I think, earlier on. Race director. No! Excellent turn 1 collisions. That'd have been great if they'd have all got penalties. Okay, in the standings then. We're still 4th. Vettel dives up to 7th now that he's actually had 2-point scoring finishes. Ricciardo leaps ahead of Verstappen. Ocon now equal with Perez on points. Carlos Sainz there, that's his first points of the season, so that gets him up to 13th. And yeah, obviously Toro Rosso now leapfrog McLaren. I would have thought, judging by the old qualifying, that would have been a slightly different result. But oh well, Nando. You're not allowed to do well. Even the game doesn't like you. Poor guy. And that's good because we can do our gearbox drop for Monaco. It won't matter. We will do the Monaco race, but it will look an absolute shambles because it's me. And our first driver bonus, an extra 20. That will do. And we lead the rivalry against Perez. Everyone still wants us. That's our career. Aha! And there's our first core competency and the first driver bonus. Nice. Thank you very much for watching. You guys will take care, and I'll catch you next time here on Higher Plane Games. Bye for now.
This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.